Finding joy in the ordinary. A lot of people compare their lives with people who they believe are doing better than them. They imagine the things they love to do, they would have done, they would want to do, and compare it with people who are already doing it and they lost their joy. They feel that at a certain point in their life, they want to get to a particular level, and because they've not gotten there, they lost the joy. Because they've not attained that particular position they want to become, they want to get to, they lost their joy. We often think that joy comes from big events, celebration of success, graduations. We often think that joy is linked to success, vacations, and promotions. But what we forget to understand is that real joy is found in the ordinary. It's in your laughter with your friends, in your home, having a home cooked meal, in the smell of the rain. It's in the song that takes you back to childhood, remembering and reminiscing over your childhood. When we rush through life because we believe we're not meeting up to expectations, when we rush it, chasing the next big thing, when we think that we are not meeting our expectations and getting to a particular level, we miss the small treasures right in front of us. Because joy isn't about waiting for perfect moments, it's about finding the perfection hidden in imperfect ones. That very thing that you think is not where you want to be is not the ideal thing for you. Your real joy, your real perfection, your real achievement lies within it. Have you ever wondered that sometimes the plan you have doesn't work out, but the other plan you have, at the beginning, it's sluggish, you don't like it, this is not what I want, but that's the only thing readily available, you decide to ride with it. But at the end, it is far better, far better that where you would have been, what you would have become if you had followed your own plan. Let me take that again. Have you ever noticed that when you have your own plan and you have a plan that wasn't yours, your own plan doesn't work out, but the one that you didn't plan happens. So you had no choice than to follow the one you didn't plan because that's just what is available. Have you noticed that at the end, these particular plans this particular plan even give you better results than your own plan? That is because sometimes your plan is not just the perfect plan. That's because what you wanted is not the perfect one. That's because what that route you wanted to go is not the route for you. So if you have experienced it before, and then there's another plan, there's another thing going on, and it's not working the way you want it, so why can't you reflect on the previous happenings that has happened in the past? Don't you believe that this is like a repeat of cycle, repeat of history, but in a different way, in a different plan? Why are you losing your joy? If you haven't experienced it, this is it. That could be it. See it, this could be the main thing. This could be the main thing. And then losing our joy because of that. We are humans, I get it. But we should understand that joy isn't about waiting for that perfect plan. and moments. It's about finding that perfection hidden in that your imperfect plan that you think that is imperfect. Finding the perfection in that plan, the ready made plan that you're looking at. Working with it, running with it, doing whatever you wanted to do with the other plan. Bring it over here. Transfer that plan into the one you have. My challenge for you today is notice one ordinary moment that brings you joy. Slow down, smile at them, smile. Okay, so it's one plan, it's one moment we're talking about. So smile at it. That's what I would say. Notice one ordinary moment that brings you joy when you think about it. Slow down and smile at it because life isn't just made of milestones, it is made of moments. Life is about moments. Enjoy it and try not to compare. Stop comparing. Stop. Your destinations are not the same. Your destinations, you're not heading the same way. Your destiny might be a different one. So stop comparing. Digital identity versus real life. When life filters becomes a reality. Hello. Scroll through your social media feed today. What do you say? Even before you saw this video, what were you saying? In your field, your social media field, in all platforms, in whatever platform it was, what did you say? Perfect smiles, flawless surface, curated vacations, achievements on display. Now ask yourself, how real is that? How much of it is truly you? And how much is a filtered version meant to impress? In today's digital age, our online identity often overshadows our real life self. AI filters, photo edits, and viral trends make it easy to create an idealized version of ourselves. Sometimes so idealized that we start believing it to be real. We chase likes, views, and even shares, and in doing so, we risk losing touch with our authentic self. It's good to actually use those filters and do all of that, but at the end of the day, sometimes we lose our authentic self. The problem isn't technology, it's perspective, how we see things. When we compare our behind the scenes reality with someone else's highlights reel, we feel inadequate. Study shows that excessive social media comparison increases anxiety, lowers self-esteem, and even impacts relationships. But there is hope. We can use technology as a tool, not a trap. Being mindful online, setting boundaries, and choosing authenticity over performance helps us to stay grounded. Sharing the real, not just the ideal, it fosters a real connection. Offline, when we are offline, we remember what truly matters: face to face interaction, empathy, and self compassion. Okay, let's assume this that a teenager spent months editing her photos to go viral. She eventually got thousands of likes, but inside she felt emptier than she has ever been. And then one day she posted an unfiltered picture of herself laughing with friends. That post got fewer likes, but the comments were filled with encouragement and reconnection. At that point, she will realize that authenticity matters more than approval. My challenge for us today is Never let digital perfection define our self-worth. Let's post moments that matter, not just what looks good. Engage in real conversation, not just comment sections. Remember that behind every profile is a real human being, just like you. Because life offline, messy and imperfect, is where our truest connections and happiness exists. Let's be brave enough to show that side. Let's be brave to show that side, because it can reconnect and resonate with some people. It can lift some people hopes. It will make them realize that they are not the only one in that category. I saw a video of someone who said that she have applied for jobs for a long time, and she kept getting, unfortunately, and a whole lot of people have gone through it, but nobody wants to bring it out to the social media space. But she did. She brought it out, and on the comments you would see lots of people that really connect to that story. That is what social media should be. Show us that edited part, show us that perfections, and also show us that behind the scene where no one sees. That's where the reconnection begins.